Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi to my lecturer and my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Arif Hakimi. Now I would like to present my title choice is about who is social worker. Without we waste time, now I would like to go to explain what is social worker. What is social worker? Social worker is a professional person who help individuals and families improve their quality of life by ensuring access to basic needs, and work to achieve better life for their client by analyzing the environment, relationship, system, and policies that impact their client life. Type of social worker. Social worker have many types, but the first is administration and management. Social work administration are proactive leaders in public and private agencies that provide service to clients. Also require knowledge about social policy and the delivery of social service, vision for future planning, and understanding of human behavior and commitment to social work ethic and value. 2. Advocacy and community organization. Community organization and advocacy work with the power of numbers, many people thinking, working, and acting together to counterbalance wealthy and powerful groups and the means they have to protect and extend themselves. Social work advocate champion the right of individuals and communities with the goal of social justice. Aging. Social worker link older adults with service that help them live independently and with dignity, thereby maximizing their quality of life and participation in society. Child welfare. Specialized in building on the strength of family and helping them to provide a safe and nurturing environment for children and youth. Developmental disability help parents of children with developmental disability understand their legal rights and help parents learn to be advocate and find special service that enable their children to be as independent as possible. And how to become a social worker? Social worker have two ways to become a social worker. First, qualification and experience. To person to become a social worker, they must have a degree in social work, BA or master degree in social work. A master degree is 2 years, a long postgraduate course for those with a degree in different subjects. For experience, you need some experience of social work or social care when applying to study. 2. Get your social work license. Social work licensure is required by each state that you practice in. It is always best to check with your state licensing board to see what is mandatory requirement to start practicing social work. There will be exams such as exam, background check, and education that is accredited by the CSWE. This works by Jim Adam. Social worker assistant is not limited to counseling and financial assistance only. Social worker should be the driving force by change in the social environment of the client involved. So, what is social worker role? Social worker role have many roles that social worker do. But the main of role of social worker is broker. Broker is connecting client who need help, especially those who don't know how to get resources by providing the resource environment. To enable state need, explain and identify problem, explore the various solution strategy, select and apply strategy, as well as develop potential client. Researcher, social worker will act to develop this profession through new discoveries, and social worker need to have a wide range of knowledge. And consultant, social worker will try to reach a consensus or agreement. Social worker will ensure that all parties involved will benefit from each other. Empower, social worker must help client to improve personal function, interpersonal, socio-economy, and politics. Social worker will influence clients to change themselves, improve client abilities to solve their own problem. What is social worker skill? Okay, before participate in social work, you must have a skill about how to be social worker. First, empathy. Empathy is an ability to identify with and understand another person's experience and point of view. And ASW define it as the act of perceiving, understanding, experiencing, and responding to the emotional state and idea of another. 2. Active listening. Before you want to participate in social worker, you must have skill active listening. For your information, active listening is necessary for social worker to understand and identify a client needs. Listening carefully, concentrating, asking the right question, and utilizing techniques such as paraphrasing and summarizing also help social worker to engage and establish trust with client. Number 3, communication. Communication. Communication is both verbal and non-verbal. It's a vital skill for social worker. The ability to communicate clearly with a client with a wide range of people is essential. It is a duty of social worker to advocate for their client. In order to do this, social worker must understand the client needs. In addition to being a cognizant of body language and other non-verbal cues, this means communicating appropriately and effectively with client regardless of cultural background, age, genders, literacy skill level of disability. Social worker must also communicate with care providers, colleagues, and agencies, and must document and report information in a clear manner. And last, organization. We have no social worker have a busy schedule and a wide range of responsibility. In addition to managing and supporting multiple clients, including documentation, reporting, billing, and collaboration. This requires social worker to be a very organized and able to prioritize clients, to be organized, in order to effectively manage case. Disorganization and poor time management could cause a social worker to overlook a client need and result in negative outcome. Okay, that's only my presentation. Hope you have a benefit and you understand what I say. That's it. Assalamualaikum and goodbye.